As we mentioned, this has been an issue both in Marion County and in Clackamas County. In addition to those 4 people who died over the weekend from carbon monoxide poisoning, at least 8 others in Clackamas County have been hospitalized.
Clackamas County now opening 2 storm resource centers where people without power can warm up and charge their phones and medical devices. Kimberly Dinwiddie, the public information officer for Clackamas County, joining us live this morning with the details. Good morning to you. What do we need to know about these storm resource centers?
The Storm Resource Centers are a place where people can come and warm up, grab something warm to eat, and get the supplies they need to endure this storm, such as blankets, flashlights, and hand warmers, as well as have a place to charge their cell phones or medical devices.
So you have 1 currently open so far, is that correct?
So far, we have 2 open. One is in Canby at the Canby Fairgrounds, and another one is at a church in Milwaukee. And you can get that information from our website.
Okay.
And we're also trying to open more locations as well. So expect more information from us throughout the day on other locations across the county.
What tips do you have to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning from happening? I mean, obviously, we've been telling people, don't have the generator inside of your home. Some of these alternative methods they've used to heat their homes. What tips are there to, people do want to stay warm, they do want to cook food, but there are bad things that can happen if you take certain steps.
It's really important to use some caution here and keep in mind that there could be people without there are people without power who might not be getting this message. So make sure if you know somebody who's in this situation, they have this life-saving information. Always use heating devices that are meant to be used indoors. There are certain types of propane heaters that you are allowed to use indoors. However, anything that belongs outside needs to stay outside, and these includes barbecues of any kind. It's also important if you have gas appliances, not to use gas appliances, kitchen appliances, to heat your home.
I would imagine it is a difficult message to get out there to these areas that are without power right now. Is the county doing any additional outreach, or are there any resources for people who maybe don't have a carbon monoxide alarm or just know that this is a danger?
We do have some call centers available, so if people are lacking resources, they can call us and we will find a way to help. We've been doing that with individuals who are medically fragile. We've been helping them find housing, and we've been helping people by delivering medications and other types of essential supplies. So if you know somebody who needs some help, give us a call.
All right, Kimberly Dinwiddie from Clackamas County, thanks for giving us that information this morning.
Thank you.
And of course, we have those 2 storm resource locations and information posted on KOIN.com.
Well, new 1 a.m. extra crews